Welcome back, guys. This is Kronos973 again, and let's continue this. Okay, right now it's just giving you a tutorial for the battle system. You can skip that. I will explain everything. All you need to know right now is just to spam the A button and select auto battle. That's all you need to know. Down here, there are abilities and items. Abilities basically means that you can select certain attacks, and I will hold on. Stupid cutscene.
Fall back.
Not so tough now, huh? Hey, that wasn't like a challenge now, all right? Hey! Time to go! I'm coming!
Jump! Heads up.
This thing won't give up.
So like I was saying, abilities basically means you can choose different techniques and you can mix up your attacks a bit. You don't have to worry about that. And then there's items. Items are basically, you can use them and you don't have to waste any segments of your active time bar. And that's another thing I want to explain. This game is basically based on an active time battle system. If you're an old Final Fantasy fan, you should know about this. Basically, as time goes on, you're able to implement actions. And one more thing I want to say is that if you press Y when one of the gauges has already been filled up, you can execute your attack before the actual gauge actually fills. For example, I just did that. And we got a 5-star. Now I'll explain the rating system really quickly. Target time, initiative bonus, battle duration, points per seconds, the score rating. Target time is the time that they want to take to finish the battle. Initiative bonus is if you surprise the enemy, which we didn't do. I'll show an example of that later. And battle duration is how long the battle went on. And the rating system is based on how fast you finish the battle. And in this case, we got a 5-star. So let's continue. And spoils is basically items that you pick up during after battles.
Oh goodness. Whew. We did it. Hey! Aren't you supposed to protect civilians, soldier? I mean, you are Sanctum, aren't you? What are you doing trying to stop the purge? Why don't you tell me that?
I was a soldier.
Hey, where do you think you're going? Man. Chocobo, we just can't catch a break, can we? Yeah, that's a good question. Oh well, I better follow her. I'm getting too old for this.
Okay, camera control, you can choose whatever you want, and I'll just say no for this one. And you can read this if you want. Pause the video.
You sure we can get through here?
So basically, if you press Y, it will bring up the menu, bring up status, abilities, equipment, inventory, map, data log, and settings. That should be self-explanatory. Press X and you will get a map, and the legend is on the left, as you can see. And right stick is basically camera control, and we can get a move on. One thing I would like to say is that there have been a lot of criticism towards this game for a couple of reasons. And I just want to say that to the people who are actually watching this video, if you are critics, I really respect your opinion, and I think that your arguments are legitimate. And if the producers actually read or listen to your criticism, and I hope that they really use that to make the next Final Fantasy game. Anyways, let's keep on going. Again, pause the video, and basically enemies will notice you if you go up to them, if you're in their line of sight, and if they don't notice you, they won't have the red triangle above their heads, and you can do a preemptive strike. And that will basically mean that their stagger bars will be immediately filled up. Now, a stagger bar is basically when the stagger bar is filled up, the enemies will take more damage than usual. So it's a pretty good goal to stagger your enemies. Now, as we go into this battle, I want to bring up, if you hit the right bumper, you will bring up battle pages of your enemies. Right now, we don't have many, but we will get abilities or items later on that will reveal the aspects of your enemies. So until that is all we can do for now. But I will show a complete BIOS of your enemies later on. So let's continue this. And right now, just usual, just keep on spamming A. This one of the things that people didn't really like. The game is really linear, and in the beginning is just really easy. But I promise in the future it will get really more complex and more fun. Okay, as we go along, again, battle. These battles are relatively short, so I'm keeping them in. When we go on to later battles, I'll probably speed them up, so I don't have to take that much time. This is an item ball. It's pretty self-explanatory. If you are noticed by the enemies, you cannot activate those around you. So for example, if I was noticed, I could not activate that item ball. Just a small side note.
Not wanting to get purged, I get. But taking on trained soldiers?
Better to die than get sent to Pulse. It's hell with the brimstone.
Yeah, well, hell's not sounding too bad. Because this place ain't exactly paradise.
Domesticated peacekeepers. Nothing to worry about.
Well, maybe not for a soldier girl, but I'm trying to say, hey!
Well, that's all the time we have right now, so I'll see you guys later. And please subscribe.